It's almost time for the running of the 2025 Grand National, one of the most famous and iconic races in the world. It will be held once again at the stunning Aintree Racecourse just outside the great city of Liverpool, and it will take place this year on Saturday the 5th of April. It's a week earlier than last year. Really looking forward to it. Fabulous place. If you are going to the Grand National, it's a brilliant day out. I've done it before, check out the video. But now it's time to look at our selections. We've got 4 horses we're looking at this year, and let's take a look at what we like the look of. So we'll begin with a horse that's right towards the top of the betting for the National, and for good reason. Stumptown. He's around 9-1 at the time of recording. Really like this horse's chances. Had a brilliant run last time out at Cheltenham at the festival, winning the cross-country chase there over 3 miles 5 and a bit. Just think this horse is set up perfectly for the National. We have seen horses run well at Cheltenham in the cross-country and then go on to big things in the Grand National, most famously Tiger Roll in recent times, but also Delta Work had a brilliant run last year as well, finishing second. I think handicap-wise, not too bad for Stumptown either. He comes on the back of 4 successes in a row. Really do think he should go well here again, and I think he's got every chance. I will always be backing horses at each way prices in the National. Looking out for extra places, I do feel Stumptown should be there or thereabouts as long as he gets round. Obviously, there is some luck involved in the National. Lots of horses, lots of traffic to navigate. But if he gets a clear path, I do expect him to be right up there. So selection 1 is Stumptown. So next we go to one at a huge price, Threeunderthrufive, currently available at 66-1. I feel this horse has a chance of outrunning those odds, especially if he can get some extra places. While it's probably unlikely to win the race, I do think he could spring a surprise and hit the frame and get some each way money back. Certainly this horse has the capability of staying on. Finished 4th in the Scottish Grand National a couple of years ago, and he was staying on there pretty nicely towards the end. Wasn't too far away that day. So we know this distance is well within his capabilities. In terms of recent form, last run was at Ascot. That was back in February. Much shorter distance, that one. That was a 3-mile race. Ran okay that day, losing by a nose. So, stayed on well again. Under, I believe, what was top weight as well. So that's why I think his mark is okay for this race as well. 10-11 is his weight. So the handicap mark looks okay, I think, for Threeunderthrufive. And just that price, the price is just, I would have expected him to be about 25-33-1 if I'm honest. So that's why I think 66-1 is a really interesting price for this horse. And I do believe he has the ability to outrun those odds. So next we move on to Iroko. Really like the look of this horse. 9-1, yes, towards the top of the market as well, but for good reason. I think this horse has been teed up perfectly for the National. Weight-wise, 10-11 on him, which I think is pretty good. I think a lot of people will be happy with that. And this horse has good experience at Aintree as well. Finished 2nd last year in a novices chase. Thought ran pretty well that day. Actually lost to I Know the Way You're Thinking, and we know how good that horse is. So really do feel that Iroko has every chance, and I think a lot of people will be liking the look of him to go well here. Like I say, his entry experience is pretty good with that second place last year. Also had a third the year before in a novices hurdle. Just feel everything is set up in his favour to go and have a really good go at the national, and I really like him to at least hit the frame. Obviously, as mentioned before, lots of luck involved in the national, but certainly I think if he has a clear path, he will be there or thereabouts. And then final selection, Vanillier. For the third consecutive year, we will be placing a bet on this horse. 14th last year, one well fancied. Out of 32, faded towards the end. The year before, second, and was hunting down CraigT Rambler, but to finish a couple of lengths back. Every chance this horse could go well. Again, extremely well handicapped, so I would say 10-6 on Vanillier for this race, and that is the same weight he had on him when he finished second in 2023. 12-1 currently at the time of recording. I still feel that isn't a reasonably good price, especially if you can get some extra places on this horse. To mention his recent form, last time out at Cheltenham Festival, finished third in the cross-country chase. That was a race won by Stumptown, as we mentioned before, but Vanillier went off course at the start of the track. Went completely wrong after the third fence, and was right at the back, right at the very back of the field, outpaced way out and stayed on incredibly well and ended up getting third. Was never getting to Stumptown that day, but had he not gone off track, who knows, maybe he would have won that race. I certainly feel Vanillier can outrun those odds of 12-1 at the National. I really do think he's got every chance of going well. We know he can stay the distance. Easy to spot as well, a lovely grey horse. So will be popular for that reason as well among the punters, I am sure. But yeah, you never know quite what you're going to get from Vanillier. There has been some disappointing runs in there, but he has bags of ability, and he certainly should go well this coming Saturday, the 5th of April. So absolutely buzzing for the National. Let me know what you're on in the comments. What's your best bet of the National? It's going to be a brilliant 3 days at Aintree. All gets underway Thursday, and then the big race on Saturday the 5th. So take care all. Speak again soon. I'll be predicting the top 6 as I did last year later in a couple of days' time. Speak again soon.